to price your artwork. I'm going to share with you how I priced my own artwork when I started and how I increased the price over time. Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lizzie Snow and I work under my artist name 4100. This is a really tricky subject and there's no one answer, so I'm going to give you all the different things to think about and the different things that I have thought about, experienced and tried, and hopefully that will help you on your journey. I get a lot of emails and questions on Instagram about this from budding artists, so I thought it'd be great to make a video and try and share all the information instead of trying to reply to every single email. I do reply to as many as I can, but sometimes it gets a little overwhelming, so here we go. When I started as an artist, the first sales that I made were through group shows. So I was in group exhibitions with lots of different artists and there was a theme set, and then I would enter the ones that worked for me. The first couple of shows I had no idea how to price my work. So what I did is I looked at the pricing of everyone else's work and picked somewhere in the middle plus a couple of steps up, and that seemed to be good and it sold at that price. So for the next one I knew that worked for these artworks, and then maybe this artwork was bigger or had different materials, so that would be priced slightly higher, and then this one would be priced slightly lower, and then all of a sudden I started to gather some kind of experience of how much my art might be worth. Then there were artworks that I priced way too high and they didn't sell, and then artworks that I priced way too low which sold too quickly, and then in hindsight they should have been more expensive. Another thing I did is I used a ready-to-print service. I used Society6, and you can also use Redbubble. I'll do a whole separate video about this because it's not something I recommend long term, but it's something that helped me at the very beginning. I uploaded a few of my artworks and they had all the different products. Through that I saw which product sold the best, and for me that was tapestries. And so I took everything off Society6 and I invested in my own business. So I found a supplier and I made my own 4100 brand line of tapestries, and I started selling them on my website. And from Society6 I knew what kind of price point they would be, but with Society6, something that was $50 I would earn like $1 from or less, whereas selling them through my own website and own supplier, $50 you just pay for the actual cost of the product. But of course there's more risk because you have to buy in bulk, you then have stock, you have to deal with customer service and shipping and everything, so definitely only take that step when you're ready, but that is where you start to kind of kickstart everything. And eventually when you're a full-time artist you need to be making enough to fully make a living. So I figured out how much I wanted to earn each year and I wrote out a business plan. So I have tiered pricing and tiered projects and multiple streams of income. Murals, original artworks, prints, collectibles, commissions, collaborations, lots of different things like that. And so some of those make a lot more money than the other. In my business plan I have different scenarios of how many of each I would have to sell or engage with to make X amount per year. For your prices to go up, you need to improve in all ways through your art and business. So your art needs to become higher quality, you need to improve your skills, use higher quality materials, develop your concepts more, create a body of work, and then over time you'll develop more collectors and there's a bit of supply and demand, so you'll need to increase the price of your artworks to make sure they don't sell out too soon, so that you have a few paintings available for when collectors come around instead of them all selling out and then you're rushing to paint. Over time your brand and your reputation grows, so you might collaborate with different artists or brands, you'll invest into your own brand. What I'm trying to get at is that all areas of your art and brand need to be growing and improving for your prices to grow. You can't stay at the same level and expect to hike your prices up. Art in itself is a journey. You never finish growing, you're always improving and learning, and that's the same with your pricing. The cool thing about art is that there's no regulation on the industry, and that's a good and a bad thing. So the good thing is that you could sell your artwork for $1 million. I don't know how to do that, but I'm definitely at a point where I'm making an income that I would never have dreamed that I would be making at this point of my life through my art, and that's because I focus heavily on my art and my craft, but also equally my business. If you're truly stuck and you still can't figure out how to price your artwork, I'm going to give you two solutions. So the first one is pick a number that feels way too high and pick a number that feels way too low, and then find the middle and then go up a bit. Try that number and see if it sells, and then the way in which it sells, you can evaluate how that went, whether you need to keep your prices the same, to go up or go down. The second option is that I would love to talk with you further. So I do offer a one-on-one mentor call, which is like a video call, either 30, 45 or 60 minutes, where we can talk about all things art and business, and I can help go through your specific circumstances and share with you all of my experiences. I hope this video helped you learn more about how to price your artwork. Leave any questions or comments you have below, and then like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time.